Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's this Yox fan with another Go Battle League video today. And today we got Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu, pretty amazing typing for Master League. Grass type, definitely limited amount of grass types, but very nice for Rhyperior, fairy types. So good, so good. And, currently in the game, if you were a Japan Go Fest attendee, with the ticket, you could get a Crown Zacian, and you see them in Open Master League, which definitely a problem. And that's why I have Ho-Oh. But fairies, they're just the best, the strongest type for Master League. So good. Too good that the TCG doesn't have fairies. It was a while ago. They banned fairies types. No fairy type cards. Would be nice to have them printed out. But right now, Tapu Bulu comes in to launch Nature's Madness to take Palkia's last shield. In this matchup, you got a perfect type matchup. A Grass Fairy destroys a Water Dragon, and they win Short Attack priority, but goodbye, Palkia. And I have enough health on my Ho-Oh. Now, I actually have battles with regular Ho-Oh and Shadow Ho-Oh. I just selected Shadow Ho-Oh for later battles, forgetting I was using regular, but extra damage can be nice. Generally, a little bit more bulk is handy most of the time, but the extra damage, maybe next season, it's a bit more important. Getting that last bit of extra incinerate damage. Watching Dialga, definitely one of the tough matchups. Pretty awkward matchup for this team also, but right now, Dragon Tail Black here. I really enjoy Dragon Tail. Definitely, overall, there's more worse matchups for it than Shadowclaw. Shadowclaw definitely generally better, but Dragon Tail against the Dragons is so much nicer. And we're going to have a 2-to-1 shielded Ho-Oh versus their Ho-Oh, and, well, we can still have Blue for the end. Actually, no Bulu for the end game. This is going to be awkward. I should have gotten an extra Incinerate in, but one turn lag. That's just how it goes. It happens for both types of players. For you and your opponent. Gotta just play around it. If it costs you the battle, then bad game. We are going to be launching a Braybird to say goodbye to Palkia. Can we get them down? No, we cannot. And even with that one extra Incinerate, we would have lost. Just taking too much damage. Just how it goes. Can't win them all. Unless you go on some insane run. But right now, Tapu Bulu to Landorus. Landorus is going to be still very good. Ice Fang Wycombe, definitely an amazing check to this thing, but has not kept it from the meta. Landorus, so good. Just a monster. Maybe next season I'll finally build one. Especially with battle caps. I have a 96 Shiny Lucky, which I do have a 98 with 14 attack, which, one less bottle cap, but Shiny, it's cool enough. Not opposed to doing it. And with the Lucky, saving 200k Stardust would be very nice. We're going to go for a Braybird and dip with Ho-Oh. Next season, definitely for a lot of players, it's going to be awful. It's going to be a mess. I'm definitely going to be rating Zacian and Zamazenta like a madman, hoping to get the hundos. We'll see. But also with bottle caps, getting my 98 to the hundo. That would just be helpful. I definitely also have a pretty nice shiny Zamazenta. I want a bottle cap. But Shiny Origin Dialga, absolute core breaker to the team. But with the 2-to-1 shield advantage, Ho-Oh can come in. I'm so happy I was able to get an insane Shadow Ho-Oh. Doesn't have 15 attack. And, well, that battle I definitely played wrong. Trying to call a bait, but they knew with what I had remaining, Ho-Oh with the shield was just going to clean up. Yeah. It's going to be a loss when you leave your Tapu Bulu trying to clean up a Shadow Ho-Oh, just how it goes. But Landorus, Are they going to shield this Nature's Madness, or are they going to go down? They go down. They bring in Crown Zacian. Oh boy. Well, this is the alignment I would need. Dragon Tail Black Kyurem is huge in Origin Palkia matchup, able to put so much work. Are they going to get to 2 moves? No, because they full send Spatial Rend. That is phenomenal. Thankfully, no Wild Charge available on Crown Zacian. So, Ho-Oh is such a great counter. Ho-Oh is so good. Now, Rhyperior still going to be pretty popular. But the Shadow is going to be better because just that extra one-shot damage will be so crucial. And 2-shielded Crown Zacian loses to the mighty Ho-Oh. This is what happens when you don't use your shields. I mean, there are definitely times where I've held on to a shield and lost. Or 2 shields and lost. Just how it goes sometimes, but get wrecked. I mean, like, I definitely get people wanting Crown Zacian to be banned. Right now, for the end of the season, it makes it horrible trying to climb. If they had Open Master League for Go Battle League, I think I'd be so much... I mean, I get why people think they should be allowed to use the Crown Zacian Zamazenta. But also, it is definitely rough. But also a bit of a skill issue not being Legend at this point of the season on me. But it's fine. 1 HP and a dream for my Black Kyurem into Charm Primarina. Definitely important matchup to know. Although it's going to be interesting to see how much Primarina is around next season. Waterfall may be a bit better. Definitely going to be trying it out. Right now we have Shadow Ho in the team. Black Kyurem comes in to counter mine. And we are going to actually take each other out. I have a shield advantage. I'm going to wait to see what comes in. And we both wait because we know we don't want to give the other a huge advantage. And thankfully they brought in the Necrozma instead of the third Pokemon. It seems like the third Pokemon was going to get wrecked by the mighty Tapu Bulu, the Bowl. And now Nightmare lead into Crown Zacian. One of the best type matchups counters they can have. Ho is a better type matchup. A fire flying into a grass fairy, just... yeah, that's just crazy. We know she'll Behemoth Blade because we need to just line Ho into Zacian and trust Tapu Bulu to clean out the last 2 Pokemon, which... is there any play? I mean, there's a lot to learn in losses. Will we lose? Maybe. Maybe not. We do have an energy advantage, which is very handy. Braidbird is going to be launched. Do they respect the damage? They shield it. Well played. We're going to shield. We gotta. But my opponent is very heads up and just brings in Zacian. And throws resisted close combat, which is enough for the Shadow Ho-Oh with the defense drop. I didn't have a Braidbird. They were good energy tracker. Definitely, I'm happy to get some practice into the Crown Zacian, though. I actually haven't seen any Zamazentas, which, I mean, I get people picking Zacian. It is just going to be the better one overall. But Zamazenta is still really cool. Can't wait to see it in action. Nature's Madness is going to land into the Florges. I make a catch of their move into Shadow Ho-Oh, Disarming Voice, puny move. Origin Palkia, I mean, I do read Florges lead with Origin Palkia, Rhyperior core. It is such a good core. And they don't want me to farm them down. Or they definitely could have gotten a bit more energy, but 1 Dragon Tail says goodbye to the Palkia. Shadow Rhyperior, yeah, Shadow Rhyperior definitely. I do like this team. This is a good team. 2 great answers to like 2 of the worst leads you can have. But right now, Bulu comes in and they just gonna take the Nature's Madness and go down. And Florges, can it farm me down and have a move? No, it cannot. Perfect Bulu, too good. Now we have an amazing lead into Primarina. It is Waterfall Primarina. They can 2-shield. and win this matchup, bringing us to 0 shields apiece for the next matchups. Actually, wait, is that? No, it's a charm. But, I mean, they can definitely do some good work. Nature's Madness is going to land. They don't want to double shield. And now Rhyperior comes in, and I full send the one-hit KO move, and kaboom, goodbye Rhyperior, get wrecked. And they have White Kyurem, but I mean, closing out with Rhyperior would have been a good play after letting Primina go down. I guess maybe they are on Dragon Breath, White Kyurem, but Ice Fang definitely would have been good. I mean, I think I probably could still won letting Bulu go down and then bringing in Kyurem to farm down the Kyurem. But right now, Black Kyurem takes down White Kyurem. After my perfect lead, return of Palkia, I'm just going to spam out Fusion Bolts. It's going to land, and then 2 Dragon Tails says goodbye. Oh my gosh. And I think I forced 1 turn lag from my opponent through the move ASAP. And they're just going to concede because they know they can't out-damage. I mean, if they go for Sacred Fire, I could just no-shield. And they don't take me out with the Brave Bird. And they're just going to get KO'd by the Brave Bird. Actually, yeah. Yeah, they will. Just get KO'd after I throw my Brave Bird. I am a clown in this battle. I tried to snipe with the Dragon Tail, which would have been so cool. Debuff them, swap in, and get the Dragon Tail KO. I have such a good lead. I have the perfect lead, the best lead. But they have a shield advantage, which gives a lot of play for Rhyperior. I gotta be careful about letting Rock Record go. They have enough HP on Palkia to be potential catch. Definitely good heads up play by my opponent, keeping it around. I do respect the damage of Rock Record and get the farm down. And we're going to see Necrozma come in. They have the potential catch with Palkia, which I am a silly goose and let them catch the Nature's Madness. And Necrozma is just going to reach a move and kaboom, the mighty Shadow Ho-Oh. Regular Ho-Oh can do a bit better in this matchup, but Moongeist Beam is Moongeist Beam. Fair play to my opponent. Props to them on winning a Nightmare lead. I mean, the stat difference between Tapu Bulu and Borgin Palkia, it gives some play. But Primina, Shunda Primina, wow, real cool. Now you're going to see this Architect type of team, I think a decent amount next season. Actually, maybe not entirely, probably not too much. But we're able to get the Incinerate farm down. Well, get the takedown with the Shadow Ho-Oh, and then Brave Bird into the Shunda Rhyperior. We try to swap to preserve the Ho-Oh for the back, but we do not want to shield. We're met with the Togekiss. Ooh, I needed Shadow Claw here, so I could just paste to enough Fusion Bolts to say goodbye. And I'm a silly goose. I was trying to judge whether there was any chance I could get to 2 Fusion Bolts to say goodbye to the Togekiss time. But unfortunately, fair play. I played poorly for the battle. Team I do not like going up against, but fair play. We scare away the White Kyurem. An over 1,000 CP power, an over 1,000 CP difference in power. White Kyurem terrified of the mighty Tapu Bulu. Shadow Ho-Oh comes into the Dustmane Necrozma, and before they throw 2 moves, we're going to throw Sacred Fire. And we find out they're on Dragon Breath. And we left with a bit of energy, so we can pace to Nature's Madness before their Fusion Flare. We're going to try to snipe again with the mighty Dragon Tail, but we do not. But we're in an okay spot. Crown Zacian definitely annoying. Is it going to be too much for the Tapu Bulu to clean up? If we had Shadow Claw, Black Kyurem, we would be able to save swap it for the Dustmane. Maybe I'll try Shadow Claw with this team on it. And I'm just going to thank I'm just going to concede the matchup. I think just they should have a move on the Cure. Maybe they don't. But I can't farm down a white Cure. Good job on them. But right now, my opponent makes a catch of Nature's Madness into their Landorus. Very helpful for me. I don't mind having no energy on Blue Banked, because Kyurem is going to be a problem for the Palkia still. And I mean, if it's double ground in the back, then Healthy Bulu is going to destroy Rhyperior. If it's Steel, got Hobo. Definitely a nice matchup. I can just bring in Bulu and deal with a Kyurem. I'm going to get to 2 Nature's Madness before they get to 2 moves. And we're going to be able to Incinerate down with that debuff. We have the shield for the Mighty Free Shock. I actually should have just thrown Brave Bird. There was no chance I was getting to 2 moves. They do shield. They get a bit of extra energy. Is that going to get them the win? Are they going to be a back-to-back moves? They're going to throw a move first. But was it on Charge Attack priority? It was. Get wrecked. They were so close to getting the win. They could have thrown that Aqua Tail 1-turn sooner. Oh, 1-turn lag. That may have won them the game. But right now, Toxic Evil Cheat Code Complete Zygarde. I mean, it's really not that toxic. Especially not this season. I preserve the Blue, and I get a Dragon Tail farm down of the Kyogre before they could reach a Blizzard. And Free Shot Kabooms, 1-hit KOs the complete Zygarde. Now, I mean, Kyogre save swap with that Zygarde team, just no chance beating my team. My team is just built for it. So, love to see that. And regular Zacian, it is still real good. Definitely all the Zacians people are going to want. They're going to be smart, make a nice catch of Nature's Madness into Ho-Oh. Can I Dragon Tail down? If it was Shadow, I think I could definitely Dragon Tail down. Ooh, they get an attack drop. Did that save them? Maybe. I do double shield because all this energy, I may be debuffed, but I'm going to put in the work. And they didn't leave with like an insane amount of energies to force only one move out. I can throw in good timing, the Dragon Tails. And, I mean, looks like it's going to double debuff. It is a double debuff, Zacian. They're going to have 2 fairies, and Zernie is just going to get wrecked by Shadow Ho-Oh. And they did not have the firepower to deal with the Tapu Bulu also. Nightmare leader to Crown Zacian, but that happens. Dragon Tail Black Kyurem, such a bad save swap, but it's what I have to do. I need some hope. They're going to stay in. I mean, it's an amazing matchup for them. Surely they have another Pokemon real good for Bulu. They are going to let me land a Fusion Bolt, which is huge. I needed this. They get a huge farm down. Shadow Ho-Oh comes in and able to scare them away. Give myself a pretty good, not great matchup. Stone Edge, I do not respect the damage. It is a lot. The best move they could do for damage. They're going to let me get to the next move to say goodbye. I will take this. Bye-bye, Landorus. Very nice. What is going to be door number 3? Kyurem. Black Kyurem. It's Shundo. Wow. They did not do the damage to stop me from landing this Nature's Madness to take the last shield. And the power of Shadow Ho-Oh. The bulk of this 98 Shadow. And I do not let them catch the Brave Bird into their Zacian. Can I farm down? Yes, I can. And Brave Bird is gonna say kaboom, goodbye. And that's a GG. Huge win. Nightmare lead into the Crown Zacian. I mean, this play into Crowns. And also Metagross's gonna get a buff, which it's gonna have a decent matchup into the Zacian. I mean, Close Combat will be the move they'll throw, but they'll be debuffed. Earthquake is gonna do huge damage. I'm really excited. Shadow. Oh, Shadow Metagross. Sucker Punch equivalent, Bullet Punch. All the favorites are gonna go down. And being a steel resisting Dragon Breath, very nice. It'll be a good Pokemon, real nice into the meta. Able to force a move out of this Wycurium. Gonna start the switch clock. It is definitely important to give yourself the best chance. 1 HP in a Dream, forcing another Incinerate, but they could not get to a move. Oh boy, that was rough for my opponent. That's what I love to see. The wins going in my favor. Ooh, Nightmare lead. Can I do a double? Double Crown Zacian lead takedown. Do they play correctly this battle? Close combat, full send. They then bring in Origin Palkia. Before they throw a move, I throw a Fusion Bolt and another Fusion Bolt because they should be in range. It is awkward. Ooh, they go for the farm down. They allow me to have a Shield advantage. Shadow Ho-Oh. Hydro Pump. What? Hydro Pump. I do not want to. Actually, maybe they are Aqua Tail Hydro Pump. But right now, Nature's Madness says goodbye. I got to bring in Shadow Ho-Oh. Ooh, Kyogre. It's not a hundo. That is key. Braybird. Kabooms. No, 1 HP in a Dream. They get another Waterfall to land. A shield. Can I incinerate? Oh, I cannot reach the Sacred Fire, and I just, yeah. I lose. So close to Crown Zacian win leads. If I had the best buddy boost or 1 extra attack, I could have won. But subscribe to the channel for daily Go Bad League videos. Definitely get ready for next season. It is going to be chaos. I'm excited. I mean, I understand a lot of people not going to be excited, but it looks fun. I mean, especially Great and Ultra definitely also look fun. But thanks for watching, and goodbye.